Hello, and welcome to my channel where we talk about all of the fantasy, romance, and romantasy books that I am currently reading because when it comes down to it, I am just a girl that has never once shut up about the books that she is reading. Let's just go ahead and jump right into today's video where I talk to you about the predictions that I made for Onyx Storm and what I got right and the many things that I got wrong. Starting off strong, I was so sure that Violet's second signet would have to do with her Mind of a Scribe that was mentioned constantly all throughout Fourth Wing and Iron Flame, and not really. No. It wasn't not her Mind of a Scribe, but no, dreamwalking is not exactly scribe mindish. So I'm not wrong, but I for sure was not right. It wasn't another physical thing, at least. Second, and the one that I think I'm most glad to have been wrong about, Tairn did not die. Thank you. I would have also died if he did. I'm not being dramatic. I was correct in that he would get injured. I just thought that that would be like the cliffhanger and not, you know, chapter 8 or something. So I'm just so glad to have been wrong about that. The next prediction that I had was not really specifically about Onyx Storm, but was a prediction that I have for the whole series, and that was that the different dragon colors will have a corresponding wyvern. So we have already seen red wyvern, green, and black, I think, where their flames are that colors. And that wasn't really expanded upon at all. There were several times in fight scenes where Violet would mention, oh, the red wyvern variety. So that does kind of lead me to believe that this will end up being true at some point. We just didn't get any confirmation of that in this book. I'm holding out hope though. I've been saying it since Fourth Wing. The next thing that I said was that we were gonna meet Xaden's mom, and we did. And fuck her. I also thought that Violet's dad and Andarna could have met because he was studying the Feathertails around the time that she would have hatched, maybe a little before, maybe a little after. So I thought, you know, maybe they knew each other, and it does not seem to me that they did, which makes me so sad. Next up, I knew that we were going to get Violet's dad's research, finally, and we did. I was also pretty sure that he was not going to have the Venin cure in there. I had seen that theory floating around quite a bit, and I was pretty sure he wasn't going to do that. We had zero reason to believe that he was studying Venin at all, outside of the fact that he probably knew they existed, and yeah, no. As far as we know, because wasn't in there. I was also so sure that we had already seen her dad in an epigraph. No, we had not. That he was just going under a pseudonym, or I guess he could still be under a pseudonym and we still don't know, but I don't think that's the case at all. Probably the biggest theory that I got wrong that I shared on this channel. There's one that I'll share at the end that I was so wrong about. But I really thought Andarna was the last of her kind, or that all of the other Irids were eggs, and that was not the case at all. So, egg on my face there. There are a couple of other things that we didn't really get confirmation on. One was that I am pretty sure Naolan is dead. I just feel like if he was alive, we would have heard a rumbling about it already, or if he was Venin, he would have shown himself already. So I'm really leaning towards Naolan actually died, and we did not get confirmation one way or the other in Onyx Storm. And I think that in itself is confirmation. We'll see though. Same thing goes with the like recovered correspondences that's in a lot of the epigraphs. I really don't think that's something to be as concerned about as a lot of the fandom does. To me, that just sounds like it was lost and it was recovered. No confirmation there though. That's just another series prediction. Another one I was pretty glad to be wrong about. Mira did not die. I really thought she would, and I also thought that it would be in the act of saving Brennan. But neither of those things happened. It almost happened, but it didn't. I've seen a lot of people speculating that Brennan is evil or bad, and I don't think he is. Haven't gotten confirmation that he is or isn't, but I still am saying he isn't. One of the things that I feel the most strongly about is that the leadership of the country and also just Basgiath is not completely just filled with Venin. I've seen quite a few people saying that, oh, everyone is Venin. No, I don't think they are, and I think that we got the proof of that in Onyx Storm. Panchak turned out to be Venin, but that's kind of it, right? Yeah, we don't have confirmation about everybody, but I still don't think that, and I think we did find out that quite a few of them are not. So I'm gonna say I was right with that one. I was pretty sure that Xaden would still be Venin by the end of the book, and yeah, big time, baby. He is worse, actually. And I also said that I was pretty sure that Violet's mom and Dain's dad were strictly platonic, and I think we got enough of confirmation for that. We didn't have anyone outright come out and say it, but I think it's pretty clear that they were friends, co-workers. That's it. I also said that I love Cat, and I stand by that. I just want it noted at every opportunity. I love Cat. She's a fantastic character. And now for the one that I did not actually put into my last video because I didn't think about it and I believed it so strongly I didn't even feel the need to include it. But oh my god, was I wrong. I was convinced that the marked ones did not have second signets, that Xaden only did because Sorrengail was bonded to a relative of his. And while I am correct that it is not the relics that give the writers a second signet, I was correct there. Many of them do have second signets, and I am pretty embarrassed about how strongly I was against the fact that they would have second signets. But I will take some comfort in the fact that it was not the relic that gives them the signet. It is because their dragons were bonded to relatives that they have the second signet. So I was definitely wrong in that. I was so sure they all had one. I was so sure that the moment in Fourth Wing where Liam uses ice was just an editing error. No, but I do take comfort in the fact that it is only because a relative had previously been bonded to their dragons. But that one, yeah, was a bit embarrassing. But that is all that I really have today. I just wanted to go over the predictions that I made, and I meant to get this out weeks ago, but depression got the better of me, so I put it off for a while. Hopefully, though, I can get back in the habit of posting more regularly. I would like to get up to like bi-weekly, maybe every other week type deal. We shall see, though, because life is a lot right now. But I will see you next time. Happy reading.